Seahawks? Do you hate the Arizona Cardinals with a passion?
Hate is a strong word. It is a strong word. I mean, they're a division opponent. Obviously, there's a lot of history there. We play them twice a year. Um, Great rivalry. I'm not. Hate is a word I wouldn't use.
You guys, every time you go there, it seems like it's a real competitive game.
Yeah.
It could go either way. It comes down to the last few minutes. What do you think it is about just that setting? Teams.
To be honest with you, I just feel like it's the nature of division games. It's what makes the NFL great. I mean, when you know a team this well, you play them that often, twice a year in, year out. The personnel, the games. I just feel like naturally, you rarely see blowouts either way. I mean, the games always are coming down to the wire, and just the way it is. They're always hard fought. There's just so much history there. The teams don't like each other. A little more personal in that sense. So they're tough.
And more or less are the same as Seahawks?
Different. I mean, they all have their own deal, because they all have their own history, their own history of the personnel, the history of Vernon and Dockett, going back and forth. So Arizona's more specific it's different than the rivalry with the Rams or the Seahawks. I don't know if any one of them was more or less, though.
After the Seahawks game, there were a couple of national stories written about you and your confidence in
How'd they say it is?
not good.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, they said that your confidence was shaken in that game. What's your reaction to
I think people are just reading into a lot of different stuff and have no idea what's going on around here. My confidence is no different than it was a week ago, than it was a month ago, than it was a year ago. No different. Games change week in, week out. I think there are people that expect the same thing over and over again. That was a good defense we played on Thursday night. We played them on a short week. You look what they did versus a lot of good quarterbacks this year. Look what they did against Aaron. They beat Tom Brady. Look what they did against Romo. I think people just, I don't know what they're thinking. But no different.
What about your finger that also has been written about?
Yeah, getting better. Getting better every week. It's just something you deal with. Not something I think about a whole lot out there. I try not to.
Is it able to improve given that you haven't had a game?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, it's a little extra time off with the Thursday game. Not having to do a ton with it, letting it rest over the weekend was nice.
Did you throw much last week, or I don't know how should I say?
Threw on Monday. Yeah, so Thursday to Monday was kind of the stretch I had there, which was nice.
The arm feels good.
Yeah, it feels great.
But the Cardinals so close in the division. Do you think this is one of the bigger matchups with them in recent years?
I mean, every year it's huge. So no, they're all big. This one's the biggest because it's the one right in front of us. I know that's not what you guys want to hear, but it's the truth. This is the next big game. It's our second division game. These division games are so important, So.
But they win though. They tie you guys in the division.
Yeah, for sure. I guess we're not. For us, it's a chance to get another division win and another win. So.
Do you see much difference in that defense than from last December? Any tweaks?
Same scheme, a lot of the same players. The addition of Gay out there outside. Obviously some new stuff. With the off season and the year, but a lot of the similarities from last season. So yeah, looking at last year's tape, but it's a fine line. You play the game, are they going to do something different, or are they going to stay the same? So.
A couple more.
Alex, you didn't throw any passes during the game this last week. How important is it for you to get him involved in the offense early and often?
Yeah, it's. He's a key for us. He's a great player, a guy that really gets us going at times, and is a playmaker for us. So, he's a guy we're always trying to get involved. It's the truth. Always he's a focal point for us. So, you never know how the game's going to unfold, though. Job's not to go out there and force things, but let it come to us, and hopefully we can get him involved.
What's it like to play behind this offensive line?
Yeah, they've been playing great, run and pass. Just been playing great, and they really set the tone for us more than anything. I think the way they go out there, and everything kind of starts with them. So, in the last few weeks, it really hats off to them the way they've been getting things done, especially last Thursday in the run game.